Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So today, I'm going to be building an F4 Phantom. Specifically the J model chosen by my Discord. And I finally, if you didn't know, I was working on MiG-21, I finally finished it. Here it is in all its glory. I'll talk about this another time. But, I'm going to build an F4. And specifically, it's going to be tiny, like my little F-22 here. I want it to be small. As small as good. Anyways, let's start the building. So, let's see. I got my 3D model pulled up. I'm going to start with the nose, like every good builder should. So, yeah, it's rounded like this at the, fuselage. So this will just be the middle of the plane. And the nose on this thing actually dips down slightly. I guess I could just make on one side of the whole plane one of these. Plus any connections. Also gonna put it on a stick. Just so that it doesn't roll away or so I can see while building. Alright, but Norgate hinge. Now actually I don't want these side connections, so I will be doing this. There's about 2 of these, and then it's immediately going back up. So I might actually want to do is space these out apart, and then put these here to require this to go back to this. Because then I can do this and start getting the nose the proper shape. It's like down 5 degrees and then it goes up like 9 or something. Okay, the down is good, the up is too aggressive. No, that's not enough. Let's see. Could be enough. Now the problem is it has a rounded nose, which is going to be a hard thing to get in this game. And yes, this thing's practically gonna be a weld group bomb when I'm done. trying to think of how to make this small. I think take one more hinge here. I need one here, one here, and one here to get the nose shape. Let's see. Now the top of this thing's nose is like still in this area, but it's not directly connected to the rest of this mess. It's kind of its own thing, looks like. Okay, I can't use all of these. Alright, let's see, let's go 10 here. And 10 here. Alright, 15. Okay, I think my bump that goes down is way too deep. Maybe not. The top should come down more. angle felt too steep, so I'm just gonna extend it. 15. Server crashing? No, I'm just lagging a lot. I'm going single player. So then probably about 2 blocks up and about here, the like front of this thing comes down. Or I guess top, you could say. Why am I doing 2 hinges? No, it's not in a web group. Okay. I can go all the way up to here. Cool. Let's go. Alright. 10 degrees. More. 12 degrees. Perfect. So the next hard part's going to be the air intake, it seems. Which is about, looking at this, about 3 blocks tall is our air intake. squish. No Wi-Fi. And they need to be a bit farther back. Okay, so now I need... something about here. Well, I need like another half block on top of the already existing air intake. What is unhappy? Oh. This is on there. Wait, is it? No, it's not on our waters. Okay. I'm just having quad group issues. Great. I guess up this goes. be using the raw engines for the actual like exhaust point of the engine because of its shape. So much wasted weight, whatever. So I need to push them down. When your F-4 Phantom has legs. PFE thrust vectoring on F-4 Phantom. Oh boy. Alright. So the tail of this thing actually follows like a wedge, which I can't really do because that would break so many things. Don't know how to put the stuff that's supposed to go over the engines. No, we'll call that good enough. That's probably as close as I can physically get without the plane self-destructing or without spending forever trying to figure out how to get the angles to not explode and whatnot. Gobble up. Yeah, this turn rate's probably good enough for a Phantom. I can always put a weight block in the back and bring his forces a little far back, make it turn better. I'm actually gonna do that real quickly. Normally I wouldn't do this, I would just balance it with fins and stuff, but this isn't really something that's easy to just balance with fins. Alright, I think it's flying a little better now. Okay, so now it's pretty well done. Alright. I would like to cover up the bottom. And the best way to do that would be piston glitching, which this plane really likes that. Also, I still need to throw the gun pod under it. Okay. Alright, I finished zero dragging the plane and I gave it a little bit of paint. So this is pretty much the finished product until I do a little bit more painting. I had to do a lot of complexity saving to get the complexity I needed to zero drag enough stuff to make it go fast enough. But I don't believe it's realistic speeds, but it does get pretty fast. After a little bit of acceleration here, it does get up to Mach 1. And it can pitch pretty good. Roll is good. Yaw is actually pretty decent. And it's got some guns underneath for its gun pod. So, I have been trying to build like mini planes recently, but they keep ending up about average normal sized. But this is technically, I think, smaller than most realistic builds, or accurate builds you could say. Because that's the F4, and I'll pull out an old F-22 just for size reference. I believe it's here. So this would be the normal size I generally do for builds. So compare, this is a lot smaller. And then we got a Su-47 as well. And still much bigger. The size I have been wanting to aim for is the size of this little F-22 here. But I don't know that a lot of planes can really do this. I might try again with the Phantom at one point. And the MiG-21 that I did. But I'll do that another time. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I spent a little bit of time building this today. It works pretty good. It should be able to win dogfights, considering its turn ability isn't half bad. So yeah. Also, I really want to do, because there's been this new missile mod that we found. So I'm hoping that I can do some missile dogfights with it soon enough, so that might be a future video. Which will be awesome. Because the missiles are pretty great. And I will most definitely be putting this thing's full loadout on it. And I will definitely be using a ton of other builds. But I think that's all. I finished the plane. Well, mostly finished the plane. It took forever, but I got it done. So yeah, I'm gonna call the video here. So thank you all for watching. See you next one, and remember, we're all Trailmakers.